Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Tuesday, the 5th day of June. Here we go. Today, another law about how to wash your hands for Netilas Yadayim, especially when you can't find the proper Netilas Yadayim setting. What about doing the following things? Tonight, basically, our law is about dipping your hands in pools of water. So, generally, the answer is you could get away with dipping your hands once into a body of water, but we better be specific about the body of water. For example, if it's a wellspring, a spring, hot or cold, it could be used. The only thing you'd have to be careful of is that there's enough water inside of the spring to cover both hands at the same time. If that were the case, you could dip your hands in the wellspring and that would be enough for the washing of your hands. You could also dip them in a running river or lake, and as long as, again, they're covering both of your hands, that would be fine. If the water is discolored by smoke, debris, disgusting things, or anything like that, then it won't be allowed. But if it just has the usual discoloration of some normal, ordinary water, like there's some sand in it, then it would be okay, as we discussed in our previous halacha. So you could dip your hands in a lake or river, as long as the only discoloration that you're seeing there is from some light amount of sand, and that an animal would be able to drink from the water on that spot. You could also dip your hands into a sea or an ocean, even though the water might be so salty that an animal might not be able to drink from that water. It would still be allowed for you to dip your hands into that sea or ocean. Again, watch for any strange discoloration that would ruin the waters, but again, a little bit of sand would not ruin it. Now, when it comes to swimming pools or man-made lakes, you have to be a little bit careful there. If you're going to make a habit of that, though, there'll be a few questions you might want to ask your competent rabbi about your particular pool. Like, it may be important that the filter be off in the pool when you dip your hands in the pool. If it's a man-made lake, it might be important that the pipes run on the ground but don't supply the water by overground means. But let me just say right there on that one, that's complex. So if you're using a man-made pool or lake or swimming pool, check with your rabbi first, but especially if you're going to make a habit of dipping your hands in there. A kosher mikvah is absolutely okay. You could dip your hands into a kosher mikvah. You don't have to dip them together. It could be one hand at a time. And drying the hands, like we said the other day, is not critical. The main thing is that the hands are dry before they touch the bread. But you don't actually have to have something to wipe your hands on. They could air dry. And the bracha in that situation, when you're dipping your hands into a mikvah or something like that, is al netilas yadayim, the regular al netilas yadayim bracha. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.